Hello everybody, this is Matt, and this is the very first devlog, or devlog for Streets of Rogue. Um, yeah, I'm having a kind of a tough time recording this thing so far, actually. I had one attempt and it was kind of failed, so I don't know, it's kind of tough, but I'm going to try to keep this super casual and just show you guys a bunch of new characters in the game and try not to waste too much of your time, but yeah, like I haven't released a new build for this game in I think about almost 2 months now, and I'm going to try to release them on a more regular basis in the future. But in the interim, I'll try to release these devlogs like maybe once a week or something like that. I mean, don't hold me to that, but that's going to be the plan. So just keep on checking back. And oh, hey, there's a cop. That's a new character in the game. Yes, they will get angry at you for doing things like that and for generally attacking the public or public property like those trash cans. And you can play as a cop. So with that, I'm going to end this game and I'm going to show you the very first. I better be recording this thing. Hold on. I am recording. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to show you the cop. This is the first of the new characters that I have in this next build. By the way, if you don't know anything about this game, this is the first time you're learning about it, you should check out the link I have at the bottom of this. I guess I'll put it there for the big explanation video for what this game is all about. But for those of you who do know, yeah, so you get to play as a whole bunch of these different character classes, and the nice thing about being a cop is you can get away with committing crimes, and everybody's going to look the other way because you're one of their buddies. You can also arrest pretty much anybody in the game, so I can just do this. He's not too happy about that. And I arrested an innocent, and as you can see, I actually lost experience points for doing that. This is the first time in the game that you have a character that can actually lose experience points. Basically, if you play as a good cop, you're going to gain experience points. If you play as a bad cop, you will lose them, and you will never gain levels. So, I don't know, maybe there should be a way of playing as a bad cop. I mean, I can probably find a way to balance that into the game, but, yeah, for the time being, basically, yeah, if you try to, take advantage of your position a little bit too much, then, you're going to get screwed for it. And I forgot to turn off my speakers, so I'm probably getting a lot of, like, reverb off of this. Okay, next character. Giant blood explosion. Alright, we have Vampire. Vampires are, pretty much, they work like you might expect them to, except, so here's the thing. They have no way of gaining health back except for biting people. And right now, the way I have it working is they can only bite people if they are actually are down a little bit on health. Otherwise, they say they're full of blood. Like they're just like, oh, I'm full. I can't bite this person. So let's try it out. Biting this person. All right, the other person's not happy about that. They will make a racket if you do that. So. Yeah, it's a good idea to just find some random person in an alley or something and bite him. See, I'm not gonna bite this guy because he'll probably make a racket and the cops will come and get me. But if yeah, that's not a good place to be biting people. But I can probably go in the store and maybe get this guy. No, okay, yeah, yeah. Another thing about the cops is that the way the rules of the cops work, and you can actually find a sign in the game that tells you exactly how the cops work. They basically, if they didn't see it, it didn't happen. That's the rule. So just don't do things in front of people, and you won't have a problem. All right. Enough of that. Next character. All right. So let's try a character that I actually don't have a graphic for. This is the Wrestler. So one of my major rules when creating these new characters is basically I want them to sort of, when you're playing as a new character type, I want you to look at the world in a little bit of a different way. So like this character, for example, he can pick up and throw pretty much most of the objects in the game world. So, these shelves here, which previously would just block your way, now they're weapons. So you can just throw them at that guy. And he's going to get angry, but that's okay because I got a bunch of shelves here that I can throw. Or I can just So, well, I'm a wrestler, so he's also very strong. He can do that. Just gym people really easily. Yeah. But yeah, so it's pretty cool being able to just pick up and throw it anything in the game. All right, next character. Here we have the Jock. The Jock is internally named the Athlete, but I just thought the name Jock was funnier, so that's what stuck. His big power is he can charge, and when he charges, he cannot stop. But he can also go through walls. But he can't stop going through walls, so that happens. So I've just created this giant path of destruction and angry people. So it's a good idea to sort of try to plan out exactly where you're going to charge before you actually do it, or you could just, just charge willy-nilly, whatever. It's up to you. You don't have to be careful. I'm not your boss. Alright, so here we have the stand-up comedian, and this concept for a character was actually sent to me by somebody. Yeah, like I'm always very, very open to suggestions for new character types in this game, and this one kind of struck a chord with me. This idea. Basically, he goes around and he tells jokes, and if people like the joke, they will become friendly to you, and that can have certain advantages, like people might give you discounts in stores if they like you or something like that. I think this slave master will give you a discount on slaves if he likes you. So let's see if we can make him like me. And he does. So I'm gonna go buy a slave from you. Alright, cool. I got a slave now. So the advantages of being a comedian, I guess. Okay, this is the assassin, which I guess it's sort of basically a ninja. It's kind of interchangeable, I guess. His big power is that he can go invisible for 10 seconds, and nothing can see him. Limited invisibility. So I'm going to go in here. Like, the security camera doesn't see me. These guys don't see me. I'm just going to rush past them. But if you do pretty much anything, if you try to, like, open chests or unlock doors or whatever, you'll become visible immediately. And I should probably put in some kind of, like, backstab ability for him or something like that. That's the thing. Usually my strategy when I'm creating these things is, like, come up with a cool idea, program that cool idea in, and then figure out exactly how it's going to get balanced over a long period of time. Like, these things are constantly getting iterated on, so, but the important thing is cool ideas in the game, I guess. We'll work it out later. That's the strategy. So the final new character here is the Shapeshifter. I don't have graphics for him yet, much like the Wrestler. His big power is that he can actually take over anyone's body. So some people it's more advantageous to do that with than others. Like, if I take this guy over, what do I get? I mean, he's just got the malodorous trait. Great. I mean, that's not really very advantageous to me now, is it? So I'm going to hop out of his body, and he's just going to get all dizzy. I'm going to take over this bartender, and he's charismatic. And he's also got this new ability, Serve Drinks, which also was in the last build. That's kind of in development right now. So that's about it for now. There's still a lot of stuff in the new build that I haven't shown yet, because it is like 2 months of work. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff in there. But I'll leave you with this. This is a little look at a new environment in the game. This is the industrial area of the city. As you can see, it's a little bit different looking, and there's these grates that are just like shooting up fire, and they can burn me, and probably gonna die now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.